All right, Elena, thank you for that. And the search is on for the next fire chief of Kern County. Former Chief Marshal stepping down to take a position with the Office of Emergency Management in Services in California. Joining us in Studio B this morning to talk a little bit about it is Interim Chief David Witt. David, thank you for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Now, I asked you this earlier. I'll throw it out now. Your name as the interim chief is obviously in the pool of candidates for the next chief job.
Yes, definitely in the pool of candidates for the next chief job. And right now we're hitting the ground running and doing whatever we can to continue forward and do great things.
Tell everybody quickly just a little bit about David Witt and your experience.
Well, I've been with the Kern County Fire Department for 20 years. And before that, I worked with the state and the federal government and the fire service for 5 years. And while with the Kern County Fire Department, I've been over the helicopter program, the crew program, the dozer program, the fleet program, the logistical program. I've had the opportunity to work at a wide variety of stations, a wide variety of battalions. Grew up in Kern County, and just appreciate being here and working with all the great people with our department as well as the community. My kids are go to school here, and we live
Perfect.
here.
Now, you are no stranger to the challenges that has faced this department in the past as far as funding-wise and getting the resources out that we need to do. What particular things do you plan to focus on should you become the permanent chief?
Well, right now we're focusing on providing, effective emergency services, prevention, education, but we're taking a really strong look at our structural deficit and what we can do to cut costs, be effective, still provide a great service, but what we can do in different areas, maybe leaving some positions open, looking at administratively some positions that we could leave open.
Administrative positions?
Yes.
Because in the past, many people were concerned in sort of our outlying areas. There were talk about maybe moving a 3-man crew down to a 2-man crew, but you say that's not an option here.
No, that's not on the table right now for us to look at.
Moving forward with that then, when talking about wildfire, that has been like a major topic. It's no longer a season, it is year-round and whatnot. Yeah. Do you see any particular problems or things that you need to address coming into this new year as we're moving into February, through February?
Well, it's like you said, it's turning into a year-round fire season. The fires are moving faster, they're getting bigger. The new norm is big, strong, fast-moving fires, and we'll continue to train. We're, right now we're in the training season of developing people in different positions to be effective in the wildland fire season, and that's really what we're focusing on now, is just getting ready for fire season through training and looking at those kind of things.
You talked about how the county fire draws its money out of a specific pool. The 1-cent sales tax was floated and defeated in the county through the law enforcement agency. Is that something that fire might sort of like entertain the idea of trying to push forward?
Well, I think on the union side, there has been talk of a potential 1-cent sales tax being brought forward from our fire union.
Okay, very good. And is there any, do they have given a timetable as far as when they expect to have a name for that permanent position?
For the interim, right now, there hasn't been a timetable. I do know that there's going to be a national search, but we have the opportunity now to do some great things and move us forward, and so we're looking forward to that, and we'll just continue on.
Great. Interim Chief David Witt joining us in Studio B. Thanks for coming in this morning. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.